What does devotion taste like? What does obsession taste like? What does regret taste like? All of them await their price in the ghost market of the Rewinder. Soul-reviving wine, steeped in sorrow. Roselle blooms that calms the spirit. Meng Po Soup, brewed to wash away memory. How much would you pay for them? A sweet memory. Tempting. A name you never said aloud. Priceless. A regret you still carry. They'll take that too. Here, everything has a price, and the ghost market always knows who you are ready to let go. How about a little ghost market pop to set the mood? Lanterns inscribed with the character 是 hang above the floating echoes of Kaifeng's early morning bazaars from the Song dynasty. These gatherings lit up at the fifth watch and vanished by dawn, reversing the rhythm of daily life. Locals call them the ghost markets, the quiet witnesses to the city's commercial brilliance before sunrise. Oxhead and Horseface were once the underworld deities tasked with guarding the Bridge of Oblivion. Now they've outsourced the job to Ox Jr. and Horse Jr. Lounging at the ghost market gates, they're sipping tea and playing chess, waiting for someone like you to start a conversation. Stick around, they might have stories of the ghost market to tell. And speaking of familiar faces, remember Black and White Wuchang? You'll find them here as colleagues of Oxhead and Horseface, drifting between the Rewinder and the Wuchang Fallen Fathers. If you haven't met them yet, this is your chance to say hello. In the game, the Roselle flower can shield the soul, even bring the dead back to life. In everyday Chinese life, it awakens the senses, refreshes the mind, and stirs the appetite. A treasure this rare, you won't find a price tag. The herb seller, half ginseng, half ganoderma, just puffs on his pipe and sizes you up. He doesn't want your money, only what you carry that's truly worth the trade. Meng Po Soup, the fabled potion that erases all memories, is the brewer's most coveted ingredient. Obsessed with perfection, the brewer demands Meng Po Soup in exchange of the key item, soul-reviving wine. Only with this trade can the main story move forward. But it leaves you wondering, what kind of wine could be born from the water of unburdening? This soup, after all, is no ordinary recipe. Brewed by the underworld goddess Meng Po beside the Bridge of Oblivion, it is served to souls before reincarnation. One sip and all past memories dissolve, which is why they call it the water of unburdening. Its taste is layered and elusive, with notes of sweet, bitter, spicy, sour, and salty. A sensory map of a life once lived. Our version reimagines it as a symbolic decoction, made from 5 ingredients where nourishment and healing are one and the same. Gentle and slightly warm, it nourishes without overwhelming. Angelica is the softest memory you've ever had. Not all bitterness aches. Ginseng is the kind of bitterness you grow to understand. Like a sudden goodbye, like a rush of unspeakable impulse. Ginger burns fast and vanishes, but never quietly. Ume is every unspoken affection, every almost love that slips through your fingers, still itching at the edges. Bright like the first tear that slips before goodbye, seaweed recalls the taste of surrender, the moment you stop holding on. Forged from 5 flavors, blended into your own remedy for sorrow. not to erase the past but to soothe what lingers, in the grace of someone who's learned to live with it. Girlcult captures this alchemy in a single stroke, reimagining their color-changing lip glaze as the mythical dreamy soup of Meng Po. Like a sip from the river of forgetfulness, it quiets what was overwhelmed, invites memories to drift gently through the soul, and leaves their aftertaste in the color on your lips. It starts as a shade of moss brown, evoking the damp earth and mossy scent of forgotten memories. In the warmth of your lips, the color deepens into a moody violet, layered and elusive, flecked with stardust that glimmers like fate tracing a path across your lips. A nod to ancient rituals, a wearable story. It's the perfect hue for moments when we pause to reflect on life and death, memory and forgetting. From China's Zhongyuan Festival to Mexico's Dia de Muertos to everyone's favorite, Halloween. Hey, you're here! Are you just browsing the ghost market for fun or looking for something you've been yearning for long? Come, taste the flavors of life and death you won't find in the mortal world. What you are truly seeking might have been waiting on its stall this whole time. But then again, does anyone ever leave the ghost market untouched?